I'm a bit of a gamer boy. I love a wide variety of games, and I will stream pretty much anything. But I will say that one of the best games that I have played usually come from Rockstar. Now, my opinion of Rockstar changes from now and then, but in general, a lot of my happy childhood memories have been playing the GTA series, even though I really wasn't supposed to play it. Mom, if you're listening, I'm sorry, I was playing San Andreas. It wasn't my brother actually playing, it was me. I was like, I don't know, 10 at the time. But as much as I love Rockstar games and how great they can also be a little bit silly. If we're going to use GTA as an example, there is the GTA Definitive Edition. Now, I will say, for me personally, I did kind of like the GTA Definitive Trilogy, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I couldn't be arsed to try and get it right. I did like it because of how much of a fucking dumpster fire it was, and the more we learned about what actually went into making this absolute piece of shit, it just astounded me. It was so funny, and my god. But my opinions would differ to probably most other opinions out there. Some people might not have found it as funny to have spent €60 on a piece of shit game, and that's totally fair. Now, why am I talking about Rockstar today? Well, some fun news. It was talked about that we were going to get a Red Dead Redemption remake, which is such a great idea. Red Dead Redemption is a fantastic game. The second game, for my money, is still better, but at the same time, the first one was just fantastic, and the second one would be nothing without the first game existing. Quite obviously, because it's a sequel, or technically a prequel. I'm going to rap for you now.
I live in a low-income housing environment that goes by the government name of Section 8.
What the fuck am I doing? Anyway, there was a lot of talks that it was going to get remade, and that seemed great. Get this brilliant game, slap some nice makeup on it, put it onto current-gen consoles / PC, and we'll have a whale of a time, and it'll just about tie us over for whenever the fuck GTA 6 is coming out. Hopefully, I will see GTA 6 before I see my firstborn. But then, it's been announced that the remake is coming out next week on the 17th of August, except it's not a remake, it's just a port for the, wait for it now, for the Switch and the PS4. Are you taking the utter piss? Now, I'm trying to find some fucking good in all this. In the PlayStation 4's defense, I can still play it on PS5, so there's that. But it is just a port. There isn't going to be much put into this port at all, except maybe the fucking hefty price tag that is 50 quid. Yes, you did not hear me wrong there. 50 quid for a game that came out when I was born. No, it didn't. Bad enough, it's also going on the fucking Switch. Jesus Christ, guys, seriously. One thing buying a 50 quid port of an old game on PlayStation 4, at least you know it will most likely run and it'll be fine. That's one thing, okay? But if you buy this fucking game for full price 50 quid on your fucking Nintendo Switch, you deserve every little bit of graphical downgrading and shitty frame rate, you absolute brainless. It's bad enough you had the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition, which shouldn't even be called a Definitive Edition at this point. It's called the fuck, it's just a port from the mobile phone game? What? Bad enough you had that trilogy, right? It's bad enough you did that, right? But now you're just taking the piss by making a port for the PlayStation 4 and the Switch and not even bothering to fucking remake it. People would pay hundreds for this fucking game to be remade. I'm being hyperbolic with 100. I'm just saying they would pay a lot more than 50 quid for a genuine, honest to God remake. It is clear that this is just a shameless fucking cash grab, and I don't see why anybody would buy this. I'm certainly not gonna fucking buy this, and I'm a fucking idiot with my money. I bought Sonic Origins for full price, and that's just the fucking old Sonic games. That's it. I bought the Definitive Edition for full price, but that was really fucking funny. I bought AEW Fight Forever, and that's just a piece of shit version of No Mercy, and it was still funny. I don't even give a shit. It was the best money I've ever spent, even though I only played about 5 hours of that game, because seriously, it's pretty fucking bad, guys. And what's really bad about this is that I know there are people out there who are still going to buy this, and I think it's a bit of an issue in the gaming community where we give out to developers for being lazy and just doing meaningless cash grabs, and yet here we are still just taking our credit cards out, or mummy's credit card. I myself don't own a credit card. We're taking out our money and saying, okay, but only this one time, and we're doing it every time we see a fucking meaningless cash grab. And don't get me twisted here. There's nothing wrong with remakes. There's nothing wrong with having a game ported to a more current gen console. There's nothing wrong with that at all. In fact, the Red Dead Redemption port isn't the worst thing in the world, except the price tag is fucking outrageous to me. But 50 quid is a fucking robbery for a game that you are doing nothing to. Games like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3 is being announced as well, and that game is it's literally just going to be DLC onto Modern Warfare 2. And I like Modern Warfare 2. I have made a whole video about how much I like Modern Warfare 2. Maybe not so much now, but it's still a good game. But announcing Modern Warfare 3 is coming out and it's just an expansion to Modern Warfare 2 is so fucking lazy. We're only going to get about fucking 3 hours of campaign and then more maps to the already shallow fucking map pool that we have. They can't keep getting away with this. They literally cannot. And I know I'm fucking guilty of this as well. I'm not saying, and I'm not trying to be all high and mighty here and saying that I have never took my fucking wallet and threw it at game developers for giving me something shitty. I am a big fan of WWE 2K23. There's your hint there. What I'm trying to say is that myself, yourself, all of ourselves need to cop the fuck on and show developers that we can't let them keep getting away with this, and just stop giving our fucking money to half-assed pieces of shit. And I'm starting this with the Red Dead Redemption port. I'll probably buy it if it goes on sale, and that's just a maybe. I don't know. I'm giving out. I really wanted to make a video about this just to get fucking angry, to be honest. Let me know what you think of the Red Dead Redemption launch, PS4 port, Switch port. Guys, seriously, if you're going to take anything away from this video tonight, let me tell you this. If I catch you with a copy of Red Dead Redemption on your Switch, I am going to beat the holy shit out of you. If you like this video, consider subscribing. Join my Patreon if you want. Shout out to the people who already have. I need a fucking drink.